Mama, na digital blessing. High tech, they rise, no stressing. Money boy on the beat. I see numbers on my screen. Green candles make me lean. My people, them, they win. High tech, they flow like stream. Enough we go down. Now only young we know. All my people gather round. Make we show them how we grow. High tech, na juju money. Juju money. Price, they rise infinitely. My God, dash us this blessing. This blessings. Digital money, no go rest, oh. No rest. Sharp pattern, they confirm. Every trader, they affirm. All time high, no be ceiling. Market makers, them, they feeling. My brother, check the stats. Numbers climbing like that. New record every day. High tech, show them the way. Enough it go down. The only up we know. All my people gather around. Make we show them how we grow. High tech, na juju money. Juju money. Price, they rise infinite.
Okay, I think everything should be working fine. Allow me to quickly confirm. Just a minute. There to keep you waiting. Alright, mic is working, so we can start. Cool. So, of course, my name is Hightech. I'm the creator of Hightech Meme Coin, which is, I think, a very revolutionary approach to how to handle meme coins, how to issue meme coins, and how to navigate them. I think it's literally the first meme coin from a new category of meme coins. And of course, on this live stream, I'll be talking about the broad crypto market, and somewhere in between I'll sneak in a little bit of information about high tech too. I'll be discussing it. So yeah, so let's allow me quickly to do something I forgot about. I forgot actually about posting this live stream on my X account. Allow me to quickly do that. Sorry guys, I totally forgot about it. So the title of today's live stream, of course, is Altseason is open. I truly believe that this is literally what we are dealing with right now. Yeah, and that's it. Okay. Wasn't that bad, you see. So yeah, I believe, of course, if you have any questions, then definitely ask me in live chat here, and whenever I notice, I will try to answer, of course. If you can repost if you watch it, for example, from X somehow, even though I just a second ago posted about it, but if you are that quick by some miracle, then of course repost it, or if you have X profile, which most likely you do, then go to my X profile. The handle is literally the same as on my YouTube channel, so at h173k, which what you read Hightech, and then you will find, of course, on my profile. So yeah, so if you support the channel, if you think it deserves a little bit more attention, and I think there is quite a couple of good reasons why this YouTube channel deserves way more attention than it receives, which I will be discussing also on this live stream. So yeah, so just repost. Here, of course, I'm talking very loosely without prior preparation. I don't really have any material prepared. That's the format of this show. I just talk for now mostly to myself on these this media. On my Polish media, I have like viewers, live viewers every single day. But here, I'm not actually exactly sure if anyone is watching it live yet. I know some people are watching it post production, but post recording. But yeah, if I love participation, live participation with my viewers. So of course, let me know if you are there. I'm very stubborn, so I'll be continuing with running this channel until I get my crowd, and that's just a matter of time, not a matter of if, but matter of when. So yeah, it does not faze me, of course. But anyway, as you see here on the Bitcoin chart, my Bitcoin position has closed. You may remember if you watched any of my prior live streams, then you may remember I was in Bitcoin since 107,867 more or less, okay, 70. And just today this position has closed. Does this mean we are going to we are going to completely collapse from here? Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to get a re-entry very, very soon, because I don't think it makes sense for market to go down right now. I've been explaining it on my previous live streams that economically speaking, that is not where the money lays. I mean, right now, of course, we have a little bit of a rise in interest about general crypto market because of what is going on in United States. Naturally, I mean, the bills get signed, so mainstream media talk about it. It's very difficult to miss, especially if you live in the Western world, in the United States. So that's only natural, but I don't think that interest is high enough to create liquidity thick enough to handle the bugs of the big players. I think in the worst case scenario, we are starting slowly to get that retail interest, very, very slowly. One could say you meant in best case scenario. No, in the worst case scenario, because when the retail interest is at its highest, it's time to be fearful. So it's literally the opposite of what majority of people thinks how it's supposed to work. Well, unfortunately, it's literally the other way around. So yeah, that's why I'm not really fearing what I see here. I don't really think you should be expecting markets to go down. There's definitely not enough of liquidity on the Bitcoin market, which right now eliminates any incentives to actually dump it hugely from here, because you just give it away for cheap. It's much more profitable to keep printing the price higher and higher, and then when finally retail gathers, then you dump it as the big player. You dump it into the retail hands. That's the way it works. And we have signs elsewhere too that it's definitely highly likely, very, very highly likely, just the beginning. Look at BTC. The BTC did, so Bitcoin dominance is finally behaving the way it's supposed to behave long ago. So as you see, we went below 62.18. I have marked here. This is the level I said that it can't stop us out in this waterfall. But I said honestly, if I have to bet if it stops us out or not, I bet it won't. That's literally what I said. And as you see, we went below it. Now in first hours of this daily candle, as you see, we are having it in green, but I don't think it's going to end this way. I think at the end, it's going to close much lower. The first level that I think has greatest chances of actually giving it a little bit of a break for a few days maybe is 58.60 more or less. Here is 58.59, but we can round it up to 58.60. I think there's nothing wrong with that. And I think this is literally the first level that can hold us here. I mean, I say hold us because most of us definitely are cheering up for the alt season, and this one stimulates the alt season, right? It fuels up the faith in alt season. Many algorithms also consider this chart as the leading indicator, which is actually understanding things from the opposite end of what it really is, but at certain occasions is going to work. So yeah, that is why for now, right now, it's actually important for this thing to keep going down if you want a sustainable altcoin season, and I think we are having it. I think what is going on right now is literally a very, very sustainable altcoin season, and it's not going to go away just like that. I don't think anything can disturb this setup, psychological setup, liquidity setup. I think this is a perfect storm for a very aggressive growth that most likely is going to exceed by a far margin this rally here. If I have to give you probabilities, I would say 75 to 25, maybe even 80 to 20 that this rally that is in labor right now. I think is going to, those are the odds that it's going to be far greater than this one here. Because remember that other chart is greatly distorted. Why? Because it contains coins added to Binance. Some of them get delisted because this is actually aggregated altcoins from Binance. And how do we know it? Well, here in symbol equals Binance, symbol parameter equals Binance. We know it's all about Binance here. So when it comes to Binance usually they delist tokens. When they delist tokens, they delist tokens that don't have the volume anymore, don't have the interest anymore. Their capitalization has reduced greatly, and when they list new tokens, recently mostly meme coins, those are way overpumped. Most of them, they don't even have liquidity until Binance lists them. So whenever they add a coin, it's landing in calculations, right? An algorithm calculating this. So this does not really reflect the shape of the overall altcoin market. It does not show in what place altcoins that were in existence, for example, in 2020, where they are. Absolutely not. This chart would look way worse if that was the case. So that one is very important to remember. However, having said so, algorithms consider this one right here. Some analysts, most of analysts too, those are a little bit wiser. They may combine a chart from 100 let's say altcoins, and then like top 100, let's say, and then look at it and read what the market is doing actually from there. But in current shape of other chart, which is still, even though it's distorted, it's still important because people don't really know what is it composed of. This is a very bullish looking chart, and the real state of the market is such that people have suffered a lot, and people have lost a lot of money. They have been beautifully shaken out of this market. They're burnt as hell after what was going on for the last 18 months. So when we combine all of it, meaning people are burned out, it means there is nothing to stop the price rally. There's nothing on sell side in order books, and on the other side, those that still remain in the market, which are professionals, who are professionals, they use this chart that is looking bullish. So their systems, themselves, they buy it up, of course, and they have market makers to keep drawing it higher and higher and higher, with very little effort, with very little spending, let's say, very little P&L realization. So those are really unique conditions, very unique conditions. And like I said, I've been trying to induce it into your heads for so long. To expect that we are going down from here, especially in summer season, is highly unlikely. It's one of them. Like I said, when we gather together all of the data that we have, connect the dots, something really weird would have to happen. Really weird. So, and it's a very bad practice to count on things that are highly improbable, because of course it's not going to end up well when it comes to speculation. And even the sentiment, right? Even the sentiment, people are very quick to start to open shorts, which is again indicative of of that they have been burnt and they got used to how this market has been behaving for last 18 months. So shorting this market right now, they create a huge liquidity sitting, huge chunks of liquidity sitting above the price. There's no really liquidity below the price. Here there is empty pockets. So if market makers want to make money on it, they have to grab this liquidity because it's far greater than liquidity below. And how they can do it? Well, they can of course pump the price on spot, open logs, pump the price on spot, and then they liquidate the shorts and they get cash. And then they transfer cash over to spot market, keep buying up with newly open longs, or maybe even the same longs, and they keep liquidating the shorts, right? And can literally loop it like that until price reaches like absurdly high levels. And this is literally what I'm expecting to happen. It's not going to, we are not going to get it overnight. Forget about it. I think we could literally go on like this until, I don't know, deep fourth quarter, and not every day, of course, not every day. There will be times of some corrections, of some let's say calm waters, a little bit of breathers, and just so those shorts pile up. But yeah, like I said, from what I have observed I think it will be very difficult for people to actually flip the switch and change their mindset about what is the state of this market, where is it going. Even though right now, like I said, very important bills are signed in the White House, favoring crypto, allowing the industry to grow. I think geopolitical situation will keep will keep people in that totally wrong mindset right now. Of if you want to make any money out of here, well, you must keep shorting, right? And of course they will be delivering liquidity. They will be delivering capital to the big players, and like that until sometime in fourth quarter. So yeah, it's going to be fun. So don't short it. If you by some miracle are listening to me right now, I'm saying it the same to my people on my Polish YouTube channel. Just don't short it because it will smack you right in the mouth. It will keep smacking you in the mouth, and you will keep losing your teeth. And teeth are very expensive nowadays. If you want to order implants or something. So yeah. Again, guys, if you have any questions, of course, write me in the live chat. I will try to respond whenever I notice. Of course, I will respond to you. Crypto fear and greed index is at 69, which is low. This is very low. This is read from yesterday, meaning according to UTC time, meaning it was combined 2 hours 30 minutes ago. So it's actually quite fresh for now. And as you see, it's lower than the day prior because it was at 71. And we didn't really have that bad of a day when we look at altcoins. Actually, when we look at it right now, as you see, there is quite a lot of green, and I think it will stay green. I think it will stay green. Let's take a look at 15 minutes, how it looks. So far, like this. And what about Bitcoin dominance? Bitcoin dominance for a moment, it looked a little bit bullish, but then it started to crack. And yeah, like I expected to go lower today. Worst case tomorrow. The chances that tomorrow is going to this waterfall accelerates, I think are sky high, are really high. So yeah, so that of course favorites altcoins, and they're really so all signs that we can see in the sky point to just don't short it. Don't short it. Preferably sit in altcoins, pick 10 altcoins, allocate, some, let's say, how would I call it? Smart amount. I mean, don't over allocate because this market is highly volatile. So pullbacks are literally irremovable part of this game. So you always have to be ready for additional pullback, even if you think that your entry looks really good. So don't allocate into that with 100% of your liquid net worth, because you will literally get cardiac arrest very quickly. Allocate something that will not be stressful to you, and if everything goes well, still make you satisfying money, satisfying to your standards, of course, in terms of your standards. So that's the best advice I can give you right now. When it comes to allocating into altcoins, other than that, of course, I highly encourage you to get yourself a little bit of my meme coin, of high tech. I think this is one of the biggest opportunities in the crypto market right now, because this is my project. So of course, I believe in my project. I believe in my powers. I believe in my strength, and I believe I know how to take this coin here very very high, very, and especially that right now is on discount, as you see. One of early hodlers sold. I suppose he did not really understand what this project is about. He just wanted to make a quick flip, and I think he's going to be very very sorry fairly quick, fairly soon. So this is literally your opportunity to pick it up at cheap, and if I were you, I definitely would not wait. So yeah, if you want to find it on Radium, the link um, to it you will find it in the description section of this live stream, and it will lead you, if you watch it on YouTube of course, or you watch it on Rumble, and it will take you to liquidity pool against of Hightech against USDT, and whatever you have on Solana, because this is a Solana meme coin, you will be able to swap there for Hightech. And I think this is like I said, one of the best deals, if not the best deal. Me, personally, I believe it is the best deal on internet. It is the biggest opportunity. So on Bitcoin dominance, as you see, we are start to mark a red daily candle. So it's starting good. It's starting good. For a very short time, we were in green. Now we are turning red again, and yeah, I expect this thing to be very very keen to meet 60.5, 60.6. So this level here, more or less. I think the gravity towards it is going to pull it closer and to this level, and highly likely it's not going to be able to sustain it. So literally in a couple of days, in few days, we should encounter 58.6 level on Bitcoin dominance. What about USDTD? USDTD yesterday closed in green, but today is starting red, so that's good, and it's sitting. It almost went to 407. And if you were watching my live streams before, you knew that I was calling for it. I was telling you this 407 will drag us down, which is of course positive, because USDTD, the better it looks, the worse the crypto market is in worse conditions. So we definitely wish this one possibly best shape. I mean, sorry, worse shape. Same with Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance should be literally on the floor. But both of those charts, they have still a long way to go, meaning that we have a lot of growth ahead of us. So that's the good news here. Yeah, what else? What I want to discuss here? Let me check. What is pumping now? ARDR, but I don't trade it. But what I do trade is Epic, which I have no idea what that coin does or what it is, but I trade it. So one of over 200 coins I trade. Oh, this is no, I haven't checked. Epic USDC. This one, I don't know why I didn't switch. Okay, now I have it. And yeah, and this one has, is it on? There it is. Yes, but it's not showing take profit. Okay, allow me to quickly fix it. I don't know why it does not show it. What has happened here? This is weird. Okay, now it will show it. Oh, it will Short, yeah. So it made me a double, as you see. It gave me a double today, which is cool, super cool. And and it keeps going up. It keeps going higher. I think this one is going to give me two doubles. I don't see the reason why not. Probably within next couple of days. And yeah, a very good trade. A very good trade performed by my systems. Couple of days, few days actually, a few days ago, I said we are entering double season. This is how I call it because for me it's getting doubles plus 100% trades all over all over the place on most of coins, if not on all of the coins. Sometimes double doubles, triple doubles, quadruple doubles. In all season it happens. So difficult not to like it, very difficult not to like it, and but I still expect much more from this market, much more. I definitely do not believe this is the end. And so far we are fairly green. Somewhere from time to time there is some red sneaking in. This is from last hour. It's positive, definitely positive. Chess, I also have chess in position, but I think, to my memory, why is it shutting down like that? Okay. I think it should be, yeah, okay. This one is not going to be very impressive. Plus 17%, okay. Could be better. Still, definitely this coin probably has a lot of room to grow. Let me check it on greater time frame. Yeah, definitely. Oh my god, this is where we picked it up. Oh my god, this one can do few 100% easily. What about taking out prior high? 268. So to actually establish first sign of a bull market on this coin, we have to make 270%. So probably it's going to give me quite quickly two doubles, and then we'll see if it's going to get a nice rally. Then it will be, I don't know, 500, 600%, maybe even more, maybe even over 1,000. And I have no idea what this coin does, to be honest, but it has very nice volatility, very nice volatility. How big those rallies were. Oh my god, very nice. This is a very tradable coin then. Oof, very tradable. A lot of doubles was possible to get here. Wow. I love coins like this one. Let's see from here. Was it 100? Oh my god, it was 100. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, in this time that I would get four doubles on it, without a doubt. So beautiful, and hopefully it will stay like that. But the odds are sky high. Looking like this with its nature like this is very explosive. It's practically a given in upcoming 30 to 60 days at most. So amazing. All right. Let's take a look at liquidation levels today. Ethereum $214 million, which is very decent. You can, if you want to translate to Bitcoin terms, I don't know, you can easily multiply it by 2 or maybe even 3. So Bitcoin 130, almost $34 million. So that's still low, but we are getting somewhere. We are definitely getting somewhere. And most liquidated were longs. Of course, that's why I received exit signal sometime later today. The weekly so far is red, but I don't really think it's going to end like that. Prior weekly candles also were starting red, and so that's why I'm not really. I mean, this one is not starting, of course, because it's Friday today. I mean Saturday, depending on your time zone. But yeah, I think today and tomorrow we'll do the trick and we'll close at least in green. I don't really think we are going to close in the red here. But even if we do, it's insignificant because the setup is so good for growth. The environment, the trading setup, liquidity setup, it's unique, very unique. Let's go to 15 minutes maybe. Let's see how this one. Yeah. So this starts to look like a head and shoulders formation here. This is a V-shaped recovery on this time frame. So yeah, it's like I said, it's very unlikely we are going to see anything drastic here, like truly drastic. So yeah, since it looks like that, probably sometime later today I'm going to get re-entry here. Because hourly did not react at all. When I switch to hourly candle, for example, as you see, since the entry, which was here at 107, almost 730, $107,730, it's completely unfazed. It's doing nothing. And in this scope, when you look at price action, it's moving sideways, right? It's having a little bit of volatility because this is a very volatile asset. It's just moving sideways. So from this standpoint, it's pretty obvious why. So yeah, don't allow me to switch off. Okay, let's search for some inspiration maybe on X, because here at least I don't. If I wanted to show you something more, I forgot about it. I have to admit. Chess we have discussed. Home I don't trade it. It's redundant when I say I don't know what that is because I don't know 99% of these coins here, and I still trade them. And what about Ethereum? How Ethereum is doing? Because the trade on I don't know what I'm doing because I'm tired. The trade I have on Ethereum is doing really really well. It's plus how much? Plus 68%. Yeah, plus 68%. No, it's impossible. Or is it? Sorry, this is on 1 hourly. I want a 15 minute. 50 minutes plus 44. Because Ethereum I don't trade on hourly, I trade it only on 15 minute candle. So yeah, 44 is still very good. That's quite a far away, quite a long way to get me a double, but I believe Ethereum that much it can squeeze out of itself. That much of a juice it will give me. So just like another, I don't know, 30% from where we stand right now. I think you can easily count on Ethereum beating its all-time high. But then it will definitely not make you a millionaire. It's not going to go to $100,000. I think Ethereum will be slowly fading after this cycle. It will still pump because of its name, how big it is, because of the first mover advantage. But later it will start to become clearer and clearer. It's just behind the competition. Okay, like I said, let's search for some inspiration here. Sharplink bought another 4,904 Ethereum 5 hours ago. That was 11 minutes. Posted 11 minutes ago about something that happened 5 hours ago. Since July 1st, they've accumulated 157.140 Ethereum. So that's equal to almost $500 million. Nice. So yeah, there is a lot of institutional buying probably, or big corporational buying. So yeah, they will be pumping it. They will be pumping it, and that is why consider your position safe. Consider your position in altcoins or Ethereum or Bitcoin safe, because now there is no liquidity. There's nobody to dump it on. So we will be railing slowly, rising interest in retail's eyes, and then when they come over, they will have to receive those bucks at record high prices. New Bitcoin stablecoins and America's debt endgame. Bitcoin politics. In conversation with Avik on the Genius Act, CBDCs, and why stablecoins alone might not be enough to stave off a US fiscal reckoning. I'll watch it later. But yeah, US dollar can be definitely saved with stablecoins. I was talking about it some time ago on this show, how it can happen if they don't impose some restrictions. If they leave it as it is with stablecoins will save US dollar probably. If they start to restrict stablecoins, like they will make it another banking sector, US dollar will die. Justin, President Trump says Bitcoin and crypto could be the greatest revolution in financial technology since the internet itself. It is. I don't think anyone here doubts it. Justin, billionaire Jack Dorsey's new chat app sending Bitcoin without any internet at all. The future is here. I haven't checked this one. I haven't tried it. I wonder how it works. How well or how bad it works. But it will work only in populated areas. Breaking. DNI Gabbard classifies docs showing Obama manufactured the Russia hoax to sabotage the Trump presidency. This is political, so let's leave it. Give me some more crypto news, X. Justin, President Trump says crypto has gone up more than any stock. Yeah. Depending on what time frame we are talking about. Today, David Sachs said a revolutionary new payment system is coming, and I can tell you this: something was built specifically for payments, and it's not BTC. Okay. Interesting. What they are talking about. Or is it something that will be able to transform into kind of CBDC system? Digital dollar or something like that. What else? Incredible scenes Fartcoin created on PumpFun is about to overtake PumpFun in market cap. Yeah, that's funny. That's quite funny. Kudos to the marketing team, because it will have to die, of course, because it's pumped only with pure marketing. There is zero intrinsic value there, so it will have to die. Unlike high tech's intrinsic value is that it's the only project I promote, and it has my face on it. Hence, I will be promoting it till I die. So that gives it, and I'm fairly young, so and I'm very stubborn, extremely stubborn. It's very difficult to find someone as stubborn as I am. So I'm very young and I'm in a very good health. So um, this YouTube channel or Rumble channel are going to grow immensely. They will become popular. You will see. And for that time, you better have some high tech. I'm telling you. Link in the description section of this live stream. Shadows of Constantinople. Okay, this one is definitely not related. But that was what? The Roman Empire. Okay. Yeah, this one we already have seen. Sebi is getting emotional about how well Cardano is performing. Yeah, Cardano is rising, same as everything else. I mean, I trade Cardano too, even though I don't like Cardano. I don't like that coin. Why do I don't like it? Because Charles Hoskinson too many times has shown that he's not the most honest guy. Sometimes he literally lies to people, so that's a little bit too much for me. So far, Cardano has not much to offer. That of course can change because, to my knowledge, Cardano is capable of quite good TPS. Nowhere close to how fast Solana is, but still quite good. So yeah, future will show. Definitely, it's a better choice than Ethereum, I guess. I think it's a safer bet than Ethereum. I could be wrong on that, of course. You know, many things could go wrong. Maybe I don't see something, but maybe I don't know about something. But for now, my opinion is as as previously said. So plus 38% in profit. Not that bad. Not that bad. But could be better. Run up was 45%. Could be better. As you have seen, Ethereum is outperforming. Is outperforming Cardano at the moment. Linkchain or Chainlink. Is Linkchain or Chainlink? I never remember it. I always confuse it. Chainlink, you see. I never remember if it's Linkchain or Chainlink. So this one started to run a little bit too. Plus 26%. Way below. Or maybe 34. I don't know if it's this one or this one. P&L. No, I think it's this one. 34. Okay. So definitely much worse than Ethereum, Cardano, and Ripple. But you know, it's one of the OGs, one of the large caps. One of very few coins with really use case, so that's why it's worth checking. And XRP plus 58%, which is which is mind blowing considering that this coin literally does nothing. It's based on lies and lies and lies. I'm not saying it's not going to get real utility. It can get real utility at some point. So that would be, let's say, because maybe it will get engaged into something that makes sense. For now, it's almost pure marketing and almost pure vaporware, hopium, let's say. I think that's the most accurate word. So yeah, okay, let's go on. 3D later. Holy shit, alts. Yeah. When we go over to the crypto fear and greed index, here of course we have a bunch of other indicators like altcoin season index, and this one is saying that we are 37 out of 100. So this is still Bitcoin season, but as you see, we are moving towards altcoin season slowly. Coin market cap 100 index. This one is moving well. It's looking well. I wonder if TradingView offers this one too. I haven't checked it, and I think it's could be quite interesting. 100 crypto altcoins. Total 100. No, not really. Yes, the crypto total market excluding BTC and ETH and stablecoins. Excluding Bitcoin and stablecoins. This is total 2 and this is total 3. This one I haven't looked. Yeah, let's take a look at this one. Excluding stablecoins, just excluding stablecoins. All right, but stablecoins I think would give it much more bullish look. That is my guess, or maybe I'm too tired. But it's crypto. Let's try this one. There is even total is D. Wow. How much of it we have? Oh yeah, yeah. There is total E100. Crypto total market cap excluding top 100. Ah, okay. Excluding. Oh, right. Okay. So I think this one is going to. Yes. Okay. This is my new favorite. I didn't even know it existed. This is my new favorite, definitely. Excluding top 100. So we are slowly breaking out. Slowly, very slowly. Usually I was paying most attention, of course, to others. I considered it most accurate. But since TradingView allows us to look into something like this, then maybe top. This is okay because there is a total E50 too. Yeah, here it is, excluding top 50. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, so this one is breaking out. So smaller altcoins apparently they are not okay. So this one is my favorite from now on. I will replace. I'll literally switch from others to this one. I think it will be much better. It will give me much better accuracy, much better hit rate when it comes to my predictions. All right, so I have learned something. I have learned something. I tend not to overcomplicate things. I don't want to track too many charts because that's bad. I want usually when I want to gain orientation aside from my systems, because I always leave trading to my trading systems, even if I think they do something completely opposite what they do to what I see or what I think I see, I will still leave it to my systems. Why? Because they over the years it, it's well proven that they outperform me like by order of magnitude, like 10 times. So that's why I just learned my lesson the hard way already. But I like to see what to expect because if market goes bad, then I know my systems will protect my capital. If markets go good, then I don't even have to check that. Am I having positions already? Am I having allocation into the market or not? I don't even have to check it. I always have. When the market is railing, I always have capital allocating. But as a human being, I like to know the future, and this one will give me a much more accurate look into what we should expect. So yeah, this is just the beginning. We have a beautiful W pattern. Absolutely amazing. It looks very bullish. Here it looks very, very bullish. Let me take a look at This one, yeah, weekly close, like pure fire. Weekly close is a pure fire here. I like it a lot. Yeah, I don't see any other way like a huge pump now. It's just time. It's literally time. This is another confirmation of it. And here, surprisingly, we actually have made a cycle high against what was going on in last cycle. That's very interesting. This is very interesting. Okay, but this is definitely not over. Definitely not over. So cool. Very cool. Even though you may think that this structure here looks very alike like this one, because there is this first top. Here we have first top, then the main top, and then the small top. So here you could expect that we are going to get the small top. Meanwhile, I think this one here is going to be much taller, much higher than this one. So yeah, there you have it. Okay, so allow me to wrap it up right here. I don't want to make this live stream too long and too boring. Share, like, and subscribe if you liked whatever you have heard here. And if you can repost about this live stream somewhere on your, I don't know, X profile or anything. You know what? No, sorry, this is not over yet because I wanted to show you something. I just remembered. I wanted to show you why it is worth to subscribe to my live streams, because here you have the proof, right? I said, I dare to say it was 23rd of, see it. Let's go over to descriptions just so you see. 26th of June. Okay, I recorded it 26th of June, almost a month ago, and have a listen. But I dare to say, see it. But I dare to say that this dip here was the bottom of this whole correction here. And I dare to say from here we are going to see a follow-up of a very strong upward move. Of course, it's not going to be in a, see it. I was saying, of course, it's not going to be in a straight line, 45 degrees angle. Of course, we are going to chop a little bit, but overall, we will see an aggressive move upwards, an aggressive upward move, right? So that was 26th of June. So this is the proof, and you can find many examples, instances of something like this on my live streams. If you review my shorts, from time ago, you will find games like this, like a whole bunch of them. So that's why it's definitely worth of interest, of your interest. You should subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so, because here you will see, and you will hear things that nobody else will tell you. Why? Because I'm a professional. Most of people that you watch, they're not professionals. They're content creators. I'm a content creator, but first of all, I'm a professional in this field. So in the trading craft. So that is why. Do as you please, but I think it makes sense. So yeah, now is the time. Thank you guys for your attention, and like I said, I see you, like I say every single live stream, of course. At the end, I see you sometime soon. Cheers.